the river at Jeff City. She's up a little. The gauge on the boat ramp shows it at 13.5 feet. Got the 14 showing right here. Kind of faded, but that's 14 right there. River level is right there. We just had 2 paddlers come in doing a last minute run. They put in at Providence because Cooper still has a log jam at that boat ramp. We did the same run on Saturday, and they were telling me that the predictions for the race is going to be down to 12 to 13 feet, which is almost normal, pretty close to normal. So we should have a good race. Looking forward to it. Got a newbie with us, with me and Chris, named Molly. She's been training really hard. This will be her first race. She's not gonna have any problems keeping up with me and Chris. We're doing it for personal goals this year. And we're gonna have a good time. Such a beautiful river. So it's 5 days to the big dance. MR340 at the Jeff City Bridge, looking down river. Ripples in the water right here. There's a wing dike right there, a little one going with the bank. The ripples tell me it's there, but as you see, it's still underwater. I would say the river's holding about 13 feet right now. I haven't checked the gauge lately at Jeff City, but I would say it's about 13 feet right now. Not much difference than a couple days ago. Okay, so 2 days ago, when we looked at the river at Jeff City, it was down to 13.5 on the boat ramp gauge. Today, it is up to 14. 14's right there. I'm not sure how well you can see it. The 14's right there at the water level. Wing dike, one big log that was here, has washed out. Got a nice cooler floating in the pool right there. It'll slowly make its way to the Mississippi. So we have 5 days till the MR340. And this is what the river looks like at Jeff City. Okay, we're down at Noreen Access on Saturday evening before the race. So we have Sunday and Monday. The race starts on Tuesday. And we have the river level at Noreen at 11 feet on the boat ramp gauge. 11 feet right there. It's kind of hard to see. So we're actually about 10.5 feet at Noreen. The wing dike is still underwater at the boat ramp at Noreen. Wing dikes at Adrian Island are above the water. Look up river. So the river is falling, so the predictions are going to be right, I think, at 10 to 12 feet for race day. We'll find out in 3 days. and then we'll just go. 7. We started it on schedule, even though it's going much faster than it did before. It is now a few minutes after 9 o'clock. We just passed Mutiny, the Bennett, however you want to say that. Headed downriver. Got the whole crew together, and we're pretty much on our schedule what we want to be on. Well, there's the crew. All right. We'll check in after a while. Oh, we got a barge coming upriver. We can't have a race without at least one barge. So he should be going river left to us. We're headed river right. Hell, it looks like it's coming straight up the middle. All the markers are behind me, so we should be good on this side. He should start turning. Once the barge comes into view, we had a couple of paddlers cross way too close in front of the barge. You will hear the barge blow his horn, and that's because two paddlers, two kayaks, crossed way too close in front of him.
You got a wing dike.
I know, I was hoping you seen that.
Are we just waiting, or?
Well, this guy's cutting a little tight.
You think?
Saturday night do it.
Oh, hell yeah. If you come over here, Chris, we can go right around it. But I want to be this close to it when that wake gets here.
I like this other guy here too.
We got it right here, Chris.
Get the fuck out of his way.
Everybody upright. Okay, we got the crew upright. We got around that wing dike. Now we can deal with this barge weight. Now the fun begins. Big old barge weight. That one kind of snuck up on me coming from my right side. Rebounding wave. Piece of cake. Nothing to worry about. Gonna be a rebounding wave for about 15-20 minutes. So we just keep on heading down the river. I like to turn the camera around, but I can't right now because of these waves. But this is all because that barge and the waves, or his weight, is bouncing off the riverbanks and coming back. And they're going to keep bouncing around for the next 15-20 minutes. And then the water will finally settle back down. That was a pretty good weight for that barge. But that's how you deal with it. Alright, so we got past Lexington. We didn't stop there. We just cruised right on by on our way to Waverly, which is the first cutoff checkpoint. Making good time. We're going to take a half-hour stop there and eat some food at Waverly, and then we're going to get on down the river to Glasgow, which we're going to spend a couple hours sleeping, and that will end day one of the 340. Then we're going to press on. We're undecided whether we're stopping at Jeff City for the next sleep stop, or Mokane, or Herman. So one of those three, depending on time and how we feel, will be our next sleep stop. From whichever one we stop at, the next stop from that sleep stop will be New Haven. I'm sorry, St. Charles. So, that's our plan. See if we can make it happen. We got about 20 miles to make it to Waverly. We're well ahead of the Reaper, well ahead of the cutoff time. We're in good shape. We just can't spend very much time there at Waverly. So, check in with you later. Okay. So we stopped at Waverly. We got here. We ate some dinner real quick. We're back on. We got the possibility of fog coming in tonight. Whatever. We're pushing off of Waverly. Headed to Miami. Ground crew says going to Glasgow is not an option. That puts us on the water too long and not letting us do it. So roughly 6 hours we'll be in Miami for a sleep stop. So that's just the way it's got to be. Alright, check in when we get there.
It's not much of one.
So as night falls on the Missouri River, this is what it looks like passing Held's Island. We're still on our way to Miami.
Looks like it. Looks like that's a fire.
Okay, we'll check in probably in the morning. So we just pushed off Glasgow. I'm sorry, Miami. On our way to Glasgow. There's the Miami ramp. Safety boats in place. We're downriver. If you're ready.
You're good. Go ahead and head out.
Hurrah. Takes a lot to get those boats turned around. Now we're off the road. Alright, let's do this. On the way to Glasgow, I had developed seat cushion issues and I had to take out of Glasgow. So this is the last leg of my race for 2025.
They also did the race last year too.
Yeah. So they're going for 2 world records this year. The most miles and 24 hours.
Somebody wants a peach. Any paddlers? We got a peach here.
Paddles up! Up! Yeah, thank y'all all. You guys are amazing. Let's go! Good job, Trey. There you go. Right side back paddle. Right side back paddle. Left side forward. Yeah.